I'd like to call to order the Wildlife Management Advisory Commission regular meeting. It is April 18th, and it is 6:02 in the afternoon. All members are here except for Mr. Sullivan and Ms. Drickta, who are on absence or excused absences. There are no citizens in here, so we should be good to go, and I guess we'll do Pledge of Allegiance next. Oh, sorry. Yeah, did that in all order. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Okay. All right. Citizens' comments period. There are no citizens here unless the young lady would like to say anything. Nope. All right. Business items. 5A, approval for the minutes of the meeting on October 18th, 2021. I'm looking for an approval on those minutes. Looking for approval on those minutes.
Second.
Nope, I need it first.
Oh. Make a motion to approve the minutes for the last meeting.
Okay, do I have a second?
I'll second.
You got to turn your mic on.
I'll second.
Okay, so I have a first and a second. Any further discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
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 All right, that motion passes unanimously for that approval. We will move on to 5B, wildlife and wildlife incidents within the city of Garden Ridge. Any further discussion on that? The only thing I will say is, we've had some incidents, right? I think most notably, a couple hogs trapped and dispatched by officers, which is good. That's kind of fitting what we had discussed on the, I guess, the gate / automated gates. I don't know what we want to call them, but the ability to kind of set those things remotely, that may have been part of that, which is good. Maybe help lessen the damage to homeowners, which is good. I think the only thing I will say is it's, quite a few deer stuck in yards, quite a few injured, and dispatched by officers. I don't know that we've had that total that high in a while. Not sure why the change there, but it seems anecdotally a little higher than normal. Nancy?
The report is from October 14th, 2022 through April.
So it takes into account 6 months.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah.
October 2021.
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough. I don't disagree. I don't remember us having to dispatch that many deer, but, yeah. Gotcha. Any comments, questions, concerns about that? Deer carcass removal, wildlife year-to-date reports, anything I want to talk about there? Going once, going twice. Okay. Meeting updates discussed at the November, January, February, March, April city council meetings. I don't think we've had any agenda items on any of those meetings at all. So I think there's nothing that we missed. So we can probably move on to, yep, go ahead.
I contacted Ben Olson, who is the county wildlife biologist, and he had nothing to report. He said what they're doing right now is just responding to landowners and answering questions, so there isn't any specific activity for us to be concerned about.
Okay, thank you. I don't think there was anything discussed at the Parks Committee. I know that there's the wildflower, I'm not even going to say it right, wildflower garden. I don't think that's right, but anyway, close enough. And the park is doing good at Paul Davis Park with a little bit of rain that we have had over the kind of the fall and the spring, so that's good. I know that we've, over the course of years, have donated funds to be able to buy seed for that wildflower garden area in Paul Davis Park. All right, moving on to updates and commissioner activities and projects. I don't think we have any of those unless we're good. Going once, going twice. I don't think we have any activities or projects. I know that you were concerned about dark skies, and I know that that's a hot button, not a hot button item, but an item of interest or passion that you've been following. I don't think there's probably an update, but
No, not particularly for us. I am on the Comal County Friends of the Night Sky, so I am following what they're doing. One very interesting thing is, they have acknowledgements for cities who meet the criteria for night skies. And one that is coming very close is Pittsburgh. Which is interesting for such a large city that.
Is this Kansas or Pennsylvania?
Pennsylvania, that, I didn't know there was a Pittsburgh, Kansas. But yeah, so it can be done.
yes, I
you know,
agree.
And there are notices or acknowledgements for business-friendly night skies, or for the businesses who are night sky friendly, sorry. And they can be acknowledged with signs in their doors that can be given out. And mostly that involves the lighting that they use on their businesses, making sure that it's dimmed, that it's not overly bright, that it's pointed down, and following all the regulations for the mitigating light.
Yeah.
So
I know the
it is
mayor,
interesting.
before he was mayor, we had discussed that at length, and that there's a city ordinance that is akin to making that more plausible for us to be able to do something like that. I think enforcement is always the difficult part of
I've
that.
talked with city
so,
council members, and it's the enforcement issue, unfortunately.
yes, tough. All right. Future education training sessions and grapevine articles. There's not really much to update, so I don't think that we have anything in the works there. So we can probably move on to wildlife management plan, deer management program, feral hog management. Is there anything y'all want to discuss on number 4?
Do we still not have a place to trap?
That has not
Nobody stepped
changed.
up yet?
Nope.
Okay, I think we're done discussing that.
Okay. Mr. Limmers, anything you want to add to that one?
Yes, sir.
Nope. Okay. So C, future agenda items, commissioner input on agenda items. Is there anything that y'all want to add to the next agenda? Going once, going twice. Okay. So the next meeting rescheduled to Monday, June 20th, 2022 would be the next regular meeting. And then,
No, that needs to be
Oh, sorry.
rescheduled.
oh, it needs,
That's a
I'm
city
sorry, I
holiday.
see what you're saying. My apologies. It's not been rescheduled. It needs to be rescheduled from the 20th.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, my apologies.
No, you're good. So just so that you guys can see here a calendar, if you guys would like to do it the week before, the council chambers is available on June 13th. That way you guys can keep it on a Monday. Or, of course, you do have the option to cancel it if you so choose.
Okay. I don't know that there's going to be much discussed between now and June. So if there's unanimous opposed, if anybody's opposed to it, we can probably cancel the June meeting, unless anyone's opposed here. Happy to hear any opposition. No opposition?
Sir.
Okay.
It does need to be a motion, by the way.
Oh,
Right.
okay, we can do that. All right, so I need a motion to cancel the June meeting.
I move to cancel the June meeting of the Wildlife Management Committee,
Okay, I've got a
Commission.
I'll second.
first and a second. Any further discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Nope, that motion passes unanimously to cancel the June meeting, Wildlife Management Advisory Commission meeting. All right, citizens' comment period. No one's here, so we'll move on from that one, and we will go into 7 executive session. Do I need to read this out loud? Okay, so pursuant to Texas Government Code, Section 551.071, for the consultation with the city attorney to receive legal advice regarding a matter in which the duty of the attorney to the governmental body under the Texas Disciplinary Rules of Professional Conduct of the State Bar of Texas clearly conflicts with Chapter 551 of the Government Code to include the following matters: to discuss dissolution of the Wildlife Management Advisory Commission and impact on Ordinance 196 and related matters. We will now go into. Ready? All right. So, we're out of executive session at 6:28. And we can move on to 8 business items. We can reconvene, that is what this is, and this is basically adjourning the meeting at 6:30. Thank you all for coming, appreciate it.